Good afternoon, everybody. This is James with Strategy Vault. Hey, just throwing out an invitation for you to become part of our monthly $47 membership plan. This has been long awaited for. By the way, hey, I hope everybody had a great Christmas and a Happy New Year. We've been posting this on our Facebook group in reference to the $47 a month membership plan. We've had lots of people ask about it. We told everybody that it's going to be launching the first of the year, and so we're going to launch. So the deal is we've been giving out all kinds of free trade notifications. We have a Telegram group that we've been giving out daily trades. We have a pretty good track record. So here is, we're going to give you information in reference to the $47 a month membership plan. By the way, let me tell you, I am not a professional speaker. I'm pretty rough around the edges when it comes to making stuff like this. So if you bear with me, we'll get through it. It won't be that painful. So anyway, why don't you take just a few seconds to read this notification from the SEC. Legally, I have to provide this information to you, and I do have to advise you that you can and will lose money. Never, ever, ever trade with money that you cannot afford to lose. Nobody has a 100% track record. Actually, a lot of the professional traders, they shoot for 60 to 70% win rate, and they still make money. So I do also want to advise you that I am no way advising you to take a trade, which when we get to our trade rules, I'll go a little deeper into that. But I am just notifying you of what we're doing here at Strategy Vault. So, like I said, why don't you just take a few minutes to read this over, make sure that you understand it, fully understand it, and we'll get moving on. Once again, I will pause every so often to get my next slide of information ready for you. So who are we? We are traders. We are what you would call retail traders. We have a passion for trading on Nadex. This was put together to learn together to trade on Nadex. Because why? Because we believe that everybody can do it. The problem is we call it paralysis of analysis. That's kind of hard to say for me, but there are so many things out there and so much information and so many trading systems, plans, whatever, that are so confusing that we just shook our heads and we decided we're going to get together and we're going to put something together that makes it easy, stress-free, and that people can follow. So bear with me. So I pretty much told you about the next slide. Why are we here? Who are we? Why are we here? Like I said, we are average Joes, just like you and you. We hold down everyday jobs, but we wanted to come up with a plan on how to start trading with a small account and grow it. Not everybody can be a day trader. Nadex allows you to be a type of day trader. The pattern day trading rule is you have to have $20,000 to open an account. So this is a way around that. So this is what we have come up with working together. Sorry, I had a little bit of technical difficulty there. So we came up with this working together. We've been online now for a good 2 years. We have built a pretty good-sized group, we like to say, in reference to like-minded individuals who are seeking the same outcome. Okay, this is strategyvault.net. This is our website that we put together. You're welcome to go there and become a member. There is a free area, and eventually there will be a paid side to it as well. Right now, the $47 a month membership, that link will be on there within a couple of weeks right now, and but the link to sign up will be anywhere in this video, around the video, either above it or below it or beside it. So here we go. Also, we have a Facebook page with over 1,600 people following it. On our Facebook page, if you're not a member of the Facebook page, why don't you go ahead and go over there and take a look at it, like it, turn on the notifications so you get notified. We share all kinds of stuff on that Facebook page, and reference to chart setups and new strategies we're looking at and working on. Facebook group. We also have the Facebook group. It is a private Facebook group. We have over 300 members right now. This is where all the free information was coming from in reference to our trades. We would call the trade in the morning, and then we would post it in our Facebook group, the stats for those trades for the week, and also a daily chart analysis or chart view of what we did in reference to the trade. Okay, so you need to understand this. These are trade rules that we follow. First off, once again, we are not advising you to take a trade with money you cannot afford to lose. I can't stress this enough. You are taking the trade at your own risk. You can and will lose money. All we are doing is not notifying you of what we are doing and trading as a group. You need to understand that, and you need to agree to that you totally understand that. Okay, so we risk 30% of our initial investment per trade. We like to trade 3 contracts. We will start out with 3 contracts. So, for example, if we bought 3 contracts at $50 a contract, whether buy or sell, if the trade turns and goes against us and we lose $50, we will get out at that. We will stop it at that. Okay? We will make a note of when we are in profit, and we will advise you to manage your trade. After that, the trade is up to you. You need to manage it. You need to watch price action. Are we getting out at that price? Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. It just depends on what we can foresee. Okay, so we set a daily objective, which we'll get more into as we go through this video. Are we going to meet it every day? No, I'm not going to sit here and tell you we will. If we lose 3 trades or $100, we are done for the day with no exceptions. Oh, okay. Here's our trading style. We are very different than most. Most people out there, and I'm saying the majority of Nadex gurus, traders out there, excuse me. Okay, so like I was saying, sorry about that. Most people out there, the majority of Nadex traders out there, when they give you a signal, it's usually a very deep in the money signal, which, I mean, depending on your trading style, that's not our trading style. In the money, you know, you risk $80 to make 20. That's the type of trades that most of them give out there, which, you know, that's just not our style. Okay, so like I said, we are very different. We look for out of the money trades, mostly out of the money trades. If anything, at the money trades, and very rarely do we do in the money trades. Excuse me. The majority of our calls, you know, we look for contracts $60, $70 on the sell side and $30, $40 on the buy side, or better. Actually, we're starting our 12 to 24-hour trades, and we look even more out of the money than that. We look for for buy sides are around $20 and sell sides around $80. 12 to 24 hours, you know, lots can change. Okay, so and on our dailies notifications, we look for the strikes with at least an hour left until they expire, an hour or more. This in turn allows us to take a quick, short hold and take profit once it is reached. Unless the trade is totally in our favor, we very rarely hold the contract until it expires. That's the type of trading we do. Basically, how it's explained is that out of the money trades, and I'm just going to put my cursor here. So if you buy a contract for $60 to $70, what that is stating that there is a sell side. If you're going to sell a contract for $60 to $70, so what that is stating is there is a 60 to 70% chance that that contract will not expire at that price at the expiry. Now, nothing says that the price will not come into, which I'll show you on our charts, come into the strike price, below the strike price, and then back out. But what they're stating is there is a 30 to 40% chance at $60 to $70 on a sell contract, and vice versa on the other, that it will not expire at that strike price. That's why we do not hold it until the strike price. All right, guys, moving on. So this is our system. So we are not programmers, script writers. We use TradingView for our system. Like I said, we are not programmers or script writers, but we do know how to get a hold of people that can and have. This is our system that they created per our requirements for our algorithm for our system. So this is just an example of a chart in our system. So our system is it's created. So first you'll get a yellow dot, which gives you the heads up. Okay, that means get prepared, the trade is going to turn. Okay, and then confirmed or confirmation means that we have the confirmation due to price action and conditions that we were looking for, that we wanted it to meet, and then our system notifies you of a confirmation. Okay, at which point we monitor the trade. Okay, and also these levels that are marked on this chart, we will do that nightly. We will share a new chart with you nightly and marked our levels. As you can see, our levels held well. Our algorithm and our system performed pretty well also. Once again, everything that's circled here, see, this is a sell, this is a buy, and this is what our system does. It does it all by itself. This confirmed, our system puts that in there. We didn't put that in there. Okay, just for you to understand. Now, does this work 100% of the time? No, but this is just one tool in our toolbox to give us a notification, and then we got some other things that we check. Okay, which is all taught in the group. Excuse me. Okay, so this is a Nadex Profit Trade Group by Strategy Vault. This is a Telegram channel that was for free, that we will no longer be using. I just wanted to give you an example of the notifications that you receive. Excuse me. First and foremost, every morning we will print the news. The news coming out. News drives the market. I know that all the professionals out there say it doesn't, but I guarantee you in our game it does. Okay, so we'll give you a notification of all the news every day, and then this is an example right here. Notification, we're going to buy the EU at 11/4 expiry at 10 a.m. Here's our price that we got in out, and then TP was advised, and we got out at $60.25 per contract. I realize that is only like $15, maybe a little less than $15 per contract, but at 3, which is while we trade 3 contracts, that's approximately $45. And then, if we have time, we will snap a picture of the trade and why that we got out, or what we first saw coming. Okay, so over here is just another one. I don't even know if let's see. I don't see the date on there, but this was just recent. So once again, there's a buy. We got in at 21, out at 66. That was a awesome trade right there. 3 contracts, $136. So that's just an example. And once again, here we go down here. What is the picture of the chart that why we notified to get out. As you can see, the yellow dot formed. Down here, the yellow dot formed also per our system. So the system's actually pretty good. Once again, do we follow just the yellow dot and the confirmation? No, we don't. We have numerous other things that we check on as well. Okay? So, here we have our objective plan, and this is pretty good. It works pretty well for us. As you can see, I'm not going to sit here and wow you with some math. There's approximately 5 trading days per week. So you can do your own math. So our objective starting January 1 is we're only shooting for $50 a day. So why are we only shooting for $50 a day in January? Because we're allowing you to build your account. The bigger your account, the less risk you take, the more money you make. So in January, we'll be doing $50 a day. February, we're going to shoot for $75 a day. In March, $100 a day. All the way to June when we get to $200 a day. When we get to $200 a day, that's a pretty good plan right there. But come July, hence the name Strategy Vault, we're going to start all over at $50 a day again with a new strategy. So, here's just an example of some of the previous trades that we have made this last month, okay? Actually, we did quite well right before Christmas, but you know, the holidays, the markets go pretty much flat. But anyway, so look, here's the 9th through the 13th. Actually, $306 profit. We met our objective on the 9th. We did not meet our objective on the 10th, and as you can see, we're negative, but we try to limit our losses. That's all in money management. This is how the professional traders, so to speak, quote unquote, they shoot for 60% win rate, because they win, but they cut their losses, and that's what we're focusing on. So we did not meet our objective on the 10th. We did not meet our objective on the 12th, but the other days made up for our losses. So our net profit for that week was $306. So I'm just showing you some previous examples of our results. Okay, so 12.2 to 12.6, we profit was $321. Monday, the first day, we did not meet our objective, and it hit our stop at $42. We got out. That was our 30%. Okay, the rest of the trades that week worked out pretty good. Okay, so as you can see, for $47 a month, one day will make it back your membership. Okay, so now we're going to go back to November. In November, we're shooting for $50 a day. as you can see in that month or that week right there, right before Thanksgiving, the total profit was $180.75. So Thursday we broke even. Once again, cut your losses or break even. Okay, so this is what our stats used to look like before we started the daily objective. A daily objective is more stress-free. You know your goal, you know what you're aiming for. When you get it, you get out. That does away with greed, that does away with emotions, that does away with so many things when it comes to trading, and this is why it's working for us. So if you follow your rules, you make your money and get out. Hence the little quotation at the bottom: make your money and get out. So, but anyway, in November we, 6-0 for the day. We were trading a lot of contracts during that time, but we still had an excellent win percentage. Okay, so now here's what's going to be involved in your membership as well. And we will do 2 to 3 weekly commentaries through Zoom. Now we're going to show you our chart. We're going to explain to you what we saw, what levels the price action was at, and we're going to show you the trade that was called and when we advised TP, or when we advised you were in profit and to manage your trade. Okay, we're going to show you we're going to show you a loss, we're going to show you a win. Okay, so this is just an example of what you're going to see in the commentary that you're going to get on it. Here's another example. So this trade here, I remember this trade. That's another thing. Like I said, the news drives the market, or the president. Of course, everybody knows that. Anyway, so this is a trade that was going in our favor, and then it was going in our favor right here because we got in up here. See, we got our confirmation, we got our yellow dot and our confirmations, and then it was going just right at where we wanted it. But then then the president made a tweet about his China trade deal, and then right there it just does it. So that one went against us. Okay, over here was an excellent trade. We called it a sell up here. Once again, you don't see the yellow dot or the confirmation. We had another condition that was met. Okay, so we got a sell up here, and we advised TP down here. And we advised the TP when the yellow dot formed in the confirmation. That means the trade is turning. So you could have jumped right back in it and rolled it right back up. In which we do that a lot. You will see in our group, a buy will be called, and then we'll advise TP, and then we'll say, now turn around and sell it. Okay, so that was a good trade. That was a win. This was a lose. So back to our system. We believe in this system because we've been approached by a lot of big people in the market wanting us to work with them. One of them has over 30,000 subscribers. Thank you, Daryl Martin. It was a pleasure speaking with you, and I will continue to follow you. So that must mean that we're doing something right. If we're getting noticed by all the big players in the market, then that means that we're doing something right. Once again, please read this. Please understand that future results are not typical of past results. So just be prepared. Be warned that you can and lose money. I have to stress this. We live in a sue happy society, so I just want you to understand that this is not 100%. All right, so what are you going to receive for your $47 a month in the membership? So number one, you're going to be a part of our private Slack group. You'll receive Zoom notifications of meetings, of commentaries, and education in reference to our trading chart and what we saw. Like I said, you're gonna learn and earn. You're gonna get 12 to 24 hour trade notifications, at least one every day. Okay, you're gonna get daily objective trade notifications. We trade the Euro session mostly. We're working on the Asian session. It's coming out. We're putting together a new algorithm to trade the Asian session, and that is coming soon. I can guarantee you that. You're going to get use of our chart and our algorithms, meaning that we're going to share our chart with you. We're going to work on. We're going to send it to you, the link to it, to you every evening. And on the chart, we're going to have it marked with our levels that we see that price is going to come to. Now, if price comes to that level, at which time we look for certain conditions and price actions before we trade that level. I want you to understand that. We're going to get the 2 to 3 weekly educational trade commentaries, where we teach you why we took a trade, why we didn't take a trade, what we saw, what we didn't saw. Okay, and then, hence the word, once again, strategy. Well, every 6 months, we're gonna start trading with a new strategy. Okay, so you'll have another strategy for your vault. Now, one thing that, so we're looking to learn and earn at the same time. Nothing better than that, or OJT, if you will. So here's the deal. This is $47 a month. We're doing quite a lot of work for that $47 a month. You know, you'll make your membership payment back in 1 day, starting in January, and that's starting at the bottom. You know, at the end of the 6 months, if we decide we want to keep going with this strategy that we're working with, and we want to just shoot at increasing our daily objective, hey man, that'll be up to you guys. This is your group. You know, we'll take a vote or a poll, but we will definitely try and learn a new strategy every 6 months per the group wishes. Okay, so. So back to what I was saying, this is $47 a month. We're doing quite a lot of work and sharing a lot of information for $47 a month. I'm going to tell you right here and now, it's going to be $47 a month for 1 year, after which time it's going to go up to $100 a month. That'll be 1/1 of 2021. We will be changing the price to $100 a month. And the reason is that, or why we feel that is fair, is there's a lot of other memberships out there that don't give you half the information and volume or content that we are in reference to helping you succeed in your trading venture, and they charge quite a lot more, like $200 a month or even more than that. It's crazy insane, and then they sell systems that are so complicated that you don't have a snowball's chance in hell. Anyway, so for $47 a month, that is everything that is included, and plus, you know, we'll do special webinars in reference to new systems that we're looking at. We will do maybe some group buys. You know, just we'll get your input. You know, you're more than just a member or a paying member. You're also per se a shareholder. Okay, in reference to the education that we are all seeking together and learning together. You know, we'll take a look at the how can I put this? The gurus systems out there, and we'll decide if we want to go venture farther into them. You know, maybe by doing a group buy or something. This is your group. We want you to be part of it. We want you to be part of it for quite some time. You know, so if you get in now to $47 a month, it's not going to change for you. But any new member come 2021, it will be $100 a month. So look forward to seeing you. The links to join the group and the membership will be below, above, or beside this video. Thank you, and have a great day, and Happy New Year, and trade positive, and God bless.